Do you think Grady could grow out a beard if he wanted to?
I was thinking a few years, he got some more growing to do, and then, I think it'll come in strong. I'm not sure yet, though. Right now, we see what it is.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. You got him in this. This was pretty easy to, I think, cast you guys, in terms of getting involved in this. And what do you make of that? Like, doing photo shoots and shooting commercials, like how much of your day does it take up, and what kind of approach do you have to get through it?
Well, obviously, you got to have a serious approach. Obviously, you're dealing with a great partner and a great business, so you don't want to come around there playing around at all. And again, also being in photo shoots and commercials and this, that, and the third. I'm sure I did. I'm sure Grady did as well as a kid, but that's stuff you dream of. That's stuff you work hard for. That's stuff you continue to keep pushing and continue, try to get to push certain messages that you believe in, whether it's fun, whether it's serious, so to that degree, it was cool. But then on the back end of it, it was even great as well, too. I was there for about 4 to 5 hours. Grady was there as well, too, and it was, the filming process was kind of before the season really got kicked off and really got started, so it was also cool to obviously be in a certain light and see how he handles that and how he works as a rookie, how, how serious he is and his approach and, rub elbows with him, get a feel for who he is, have certain conversations, just talk, joke. So it was kind of cool to get a feel for him before that as well, too, just in that experience we had. So it was a great thing, I enjoyed it.
How long does Grady have to go on to earn his stripes with the big boys? Like, does he go out with the veteran guys, or does he have to wait a little while for that? How does that work in the NBA, Gary?
No, it's a brotherhood in the NBA, from day one. I've done everything I can to try to, help him or show him how to be a pro, whether it's during workouts from, the summertime or how you approach it, a certain mindset you could have. But I wouldn't say he, can hang with a certain guys or he can't. We're all a brotherhood and we're all a family. We're all trying to, help the next man up, So obviously he's a rookie now. I've been in the league, for about six years now. So, it's just great to, share my experiences or just to talk to him about anything and not just myself, everybody as well.
You missed the last few games with a right foot injury. Can you give us an update on your status before the game tomorrow night?
Oh, man, our staff been doing a great job of trying to get me ready. Obviously we got to continue to keep testing and figure it out, but hopefully I'll be back soon. It's not nothing crazy, so it should be good. I'll be fine.
Okay, and tomorrow night you guys are making your debut. You're the last team in the league to partake in this in-season tournament. And we've talked a lot about it. We're trying to wrap our head around this.
Yeah.
Like, where are you at with the excitement level, and can you put us in the locker room? Like, are the boys jacked for something new here, or are the guys trying to figure out what's going on?
Do the boys even understand it, or
what?
Like,
where do we stand here?
We all super ecstatic. Obviously we got the chance to win something. Obviously this was a certain amount of games we got to play throughout the season anyway, so we might as well try to win them as much as we can, too. Obviously, there's a cash incentive and a prize for winning and going all the way, and also, it's something new. It's fun. It's exciting. You got the new courts out there. You got the new jerseys, that they put into it. And I love it. I've been all a part about it so far. When they even was talking about it, it sounded like a great thing. And, you even seen the competitiveness between the teams. They've been super serious games. They've been fights. There's been tussles. There's been good games. There's been great basketball. So it's just something nice, new, and exciting. And, I'm excited that we obviously get to put on our first time doing it and playing in it. And, in Toronto, it's going to be great.
With Raptors guard Gary Trent Jr. and the winning team, each player gets $500,000, and you'll be in Vegas. So what do you make of that? Like, if you can look to the future, Gary, you get handed $500,000 and you're in Vegas. What happens the next 24 hours?
Man, you just continue to try to win and try to get it, and get all the money and all everything that you can get. That's what you're going there to Vegas to do. So, but it's a fun, it's an exciting thing, and I'm ecstatic. And you also don't forget you get a little cup too. You get a trophy. Don't forget that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, the trophy. I mean, it's exciting. But what if it was $500,000 and just chips, poker chips, and they say, "Good luck, go to the casino"? Would some of the boys be in for that?
We have to play the games anyway, so we might as well try to go win. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I got you. I hear you, but I'll take the 500. I got no problem with that. You want to ship it this way? We'll take it. Yeah, exactly.
Me too.
Gary, you mentioned trying to show Grady Dick the way and being a mentor for him, a guy that you've been in the league for 6 years. Was there somebody that when you first got into the league that you looked up to or maybe helped show you the way?
Yeah, most definitely. The situation is crazy, too, because everybody's perception on the NBA can be different depending on how they were introduced to it. Whether you're a first number one pick, your perception is going to be different than somebody who was in the second round or the first round or, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how everybody's different perception they have, but it's a great thing. With mine, it was amazing because I went into a situation where a team was already together for 8 years. My vets were Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, Evan Turner, Chief Aminu, you know, so it was a lot of super veterans, a lot of great players, a lot of great vets that have certain mindsets and approaches to the game and how they carry themselves on the court and off the court. And I just watched, I've learned, I observed. Obviously, they told me different things, helped me with different things, even down to getting me my first suit ever in the NBA. Evan Turner got me a couple suits. Same to C.J. McCollum, you know, just little things down to that. You know, like I said, it's a brotherhood, and you always want to help the next man up no matter who it is, whether it's a G League rookie, a second-round rookie, a first-round rookie. It really doesn't matter. But when I first came into the league, I would say when I went to Portland, those were the guys that really, you know, took me under the wing and showed me, you know, the way, in a sense.
Well, and obviously your dad was a pro player as well, right? Like that,
100%.
You know, that must have helped you a lot growing up. You see it a lot with, you know, yourself. You got guys like Steph Curry, the Curry brothers, et cetera. There's a bunch of them. Like, did you feel like you were kind of prepared for the NBA because you kind of grew up around the NBA?
Most definitely. My whole life was prepared to be in the NBA. I've always been around the NBA since I was a kid. Growing up, whether it was elementary school, middle school, high school, I could call on NBA players that are almost like uncles to me in a sense about anything basketball related or anything that's going on in my life. But again, it was almost like having a cheat sheet. Like you said, my father was a professional as well. So I was 5 years old. He simply sat me down. We had different conversations, and he asked me, do I want to be ordinary or extraordinary in basketball? And after I told him I wanted to be extraordinary, he broke down everything that I would need to do and everything that I would have to do, and then we planned it out and executed it step by step, and now we're here now. We're going to continue to keep growing and continue to, you know, trying to get better each year.
Well, it's worked out. I mean, there's no question about that. It's a pretty well-executed plan, I would say, with Gary Trent Jr. And obviously, you know, you're up here in Toronto. You've been here now a few years. You got a new coach. And I'm curious if you can kind of detail how Darko is approaching the early season to that of, you know, what Nick Nurse had done in the past. Not about knocking Nick or anything, but, like, is it a different vibe around Darko and his approach? What have you made of it early on into the season?
I would just say Darko, you know, he's been super exciting. He's been super, you know, refreshing in a sense. He's always there for you. He's super, you know, tries to communicate with everybody and checks on how you're doing and sees what's going on. You know, even get into some drills and rebound for you and, you know, all types of stuff. So, you know, he was a great coach and always doing it and everything. It's been smooth and great and continue to, you know, buy into whatever role each player needs to buy into, you know, to try to help us win. You know, obviously the same thing with Nick Nurse here. Again, my time with Nick Nurse, I have nothing negative to say about Nick Nurse. He gave me, you know, an opportunity, you know, to showcase what I can do or how I can help, you know, contribute to winning, you know, more than any coach, you know, that I've had in the NBA so far. So, you know, I have no knock to it, and I hope all, you know, good luck to him in Philly. But, you know, what we're doing now is we're going to continue to keep building, continue to keep going, and continue to try to rack up as many wins as we can. And there's going to be bad nights. There's going to be good nights, you know, but as long as we stay together, we continue to fight, you know, continue to watch, learn, and grow. You know, the sky's the limit. We can only go up, you know. So that's our main goal. That's our main focus, you know, to win.
Well, Darko's on Team Smooth right now. You got to get him growing that beard, Gary, I think, right?
I don't know how it can grow. I don't know how the beard can grow, but it's about to get cold, so we'll see what the winter looks like.
That's right. The Choose Your Game Face campaign is back in celebration of its continued role as the official shave and beard care partner of the Toronto Raptors. He is Gary Trent Jr. Good luck getting back in the lineup, Gary. Hopefully it happens tomorrow night with Boston in town, and good luck with this campaign. Really appreciate you doing this.
No, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all enjoy y'all day.